Build an Observer Guardian to keep your base safe and looking stylish. I finally tamed a cat. Hello everybody and welcome to OMGcraft. I'm your host, OMG Chad. In Minecraft 1.11, the Observer block was introduced. It's been in the Pocket Edition to see block updates, and now it is in the Java Edition. But one fancy thing that they added was a face to the front of this Observer block, so you can make some really cool stuff. Let's see what we can make with the Observer block.
So here we are inside of a creative world, and here are two of the Observer Golems, these awesome statues. And what's really nice about them is you can change the color. You could really customize these guys as much as you want. You could change this out to mossy cobblestone. There's all sorts of little customizations that you can do with them. Now, first off, you need to make sure you have an area, and they require 2 deep and 5, there you go, long. This is the platform, and you don't obviously have to do this, but I'll add that just so that you can follow along with me. First, you're going to throw down some feet. These are just some normal stairs. Then you're going to put down the knees. Then you can either put a block back here just for temporary, or you could put a block on top for temporary. I'm going to do that. And then you're going to place a stair block facing upwards like that, which is going to kind of create the hips. In between those stair blocks, you're going to put some cauldron, or a cauldron, just like that. And then underneath that, you're going to put down an iron trap door on the bottom of that cauldron. Now, back to the top of the hips, you're going to put down 2 iron trapdoors. And remember, this can all be customized just how you want it to be. So if you want that to be a wooden trapdoor or anything like that, go ahead. Next is an anvil on top of the cauldron. And this is going to kind of create the midsection. Then a shulker box. And once again, let's just go ahead and create a different colored shulker box. Let's make a yellow one. Why not? And you're gonna have to hold down shift to place it on top of that anvil. And then you're going to put a bit of redstone on top of that. You're going to put another shulker box on either side, so 2 more shulker boxes. Now you're going to kind of create the rib cage. Now every time you aim for these shulker boxes, you're going to need to hold down shift, just because the game is going to try to assume that you are opening those instead of just placing something on it, even though it's impossible to open it. Next, you want to add the shoulders, and those are anvils, but we do have to do something first, because if you place an anvil, it's going to fall. And also, right below it, it's going to be held up by a hopper, but if you place a hopper onto that block, it kind of points into the rib cage there, which will not look good later because this is going to be his arm. So go ahead and put down some blocks that you're going to destroy later, some temporary blocks, and place the hopper onto those. So make sure that the nozzle is pointing down, and then you can get rid of those extra blocks. Then go ahead and throw the anvil on top by holding shift, because otherwise you'll open up that inventory, and hold down shift and place all of these trapdoors on top as well. Now you need to place a trapdoor onto the redstone. What's kind of cool is that when you place it on there, it's going to automatically be closed because of the redstone block. Now the all-important Observer block head, boop, yep, it's on backwards. So you got to walk to the back and then place it from behind, whoops, and you got to be facing, it's kind of like pistons, where you got to be facing in the direction that you want it to face. And there you go. Now you have that beautiful, beautiful head of the Observer block. Now we're going to get some different blocks. We're going to pull down some, we don't need redstone, we need these guys though. And we're going to create the arms and extra bits. You can throw some hair on them. You could do any color of carpet that you want. Let's just switch it out to yellow just so you kind of get a different idea. Then you're going to use some cobblestone wall and come down one on either side. There you go. And you can decide which arm you want to be holding your saber or spear. We'll keep it all looking the same. And so one just goes down and one just goes out. Then you're going to use any type of fence to create the bottom of the spear. And then you're going to go up. And this is so customizable. I love it because you could go up as high as you want, as low as you want. You could make this a completely different thing. You could make it a sword. You could do whatever. That one's not quite in the same. Everyone was going. Wait a second. Is every single one of these different? Oh my gosh. You can do whatever you want. Remember, it is your happy little observer man. And then finally, you do need some kneecaps with some buttons. If you push the button, the little thing moves, which is kind of funny. And there you have it, a finished observer statue. You can see the different colors that we've gone with so far. And the little observer guy. He's so cool. And now you know how to make it.
This design is by no means original. I have seen it all over the place. It's actually hard to trace back the original designer. The first time I saw something like this, it was with the Statue of Observation by Reddit user AICP. So you can go check that out on Reddit. Thanks so much for watching this episode of OMGcraft. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like. Make sure you subscribe for future episodes. YouTube.com/OMGcraft. And I'll see you next time on OMGcraft. Bye.